Hello everyone, this is Ron from High Tech Legion, and this is in the game number 6, and this marks a format change for us. We're not going to be doing this as a 45-minute or 50-minute show as we have done for the first 5 episodes. It just takes a lot of time, especially since I have to do my reviews, I have to do other people's reviews, I have to do some research and do the editing as well for the video and audio editing. Plus on top of that, I'm also in charge of doing the news for High Tech Legion and all the other administrative stuff, so I really don't have time to dedicate that much in terms of the producing and taping a 45 or 50-minute episodic weekly video show. So you know, this will be a truncated version. We'll have the gaming news segment weekly. It will be around 10 minutes at most, and 10 or 15 minutes depending on how many news are there for a week, or under 10 minutes. We'll try to keep it at that. Also, we'll still have the top 5 with Eric. We'll do this monthly. We'll try to at least. We'll have, of course, we'll still be fully researched. We'll have, it'll be fun as usual. But it will be only monthly. Yeah, dedicate that much time to it because it takes a lot of time editing the audio and the video for that, and kind of make it presentable. But for this one, we'll do a weekly segment just with me. You and me. We'll just cover the rest of the gaming news this week and other gaming related news this week. So, for example, first on the top of the list is not really directly gaming related, but Sapphire is a well-known AMD partner in terms of manufacturing video cards. Now they are releasing their Sapphire VaporX CPU cooler. Now we've seen the technology, the VaporX technology uses vapor chamber technology on their heatsink, which are very effective for cooling GPUs, but now it's interesting that they have applied this to a tower-style air cooler that is compatible with the latest systems, and it also comes with a pair of 120mm fans, so it is interesting to see how well this one will perform. Of course, I believe we already have a sample. We'll have the benchmark for you later on once George gets around to it. You can catch up to that at www.hightechlegion.com. So just wait until you see how well this cooler performs, how well in terms of compared to other CPU coolers. Now, interesting to note, I'm just looking at the photos right now. I'm not sure how well what the benchmarks are for this thing yet, but the mounting for backplate looks similar to the Cooler Master heatsinks, and I know Cooler Master has released their own vapor chamber style heatsink recently. It was TPC 812. I'm not sure what the name, but I saw it in CES last year. So this is interesting that there is a competing product now, but I believe they use the same OEM. I'm not sure, but until we see the final benchmarks, or we see the full review from George, then we can really determine how well this heatsink performs. And that's very interesting news that Sapphire has actually been expanding their product line, but not beyond their remit. This VaporX is their technology, so they know the vapor chamber technology very well. They've used it in their video cards, so it is interesting that their expansion, they're not just expanding for the sake of expanding, but they're actually using the things that they're already familiar with. Also, they've been releasing motherboards lately. They've also been very good. They've improved a lot from previous releases. They're not just limited to AMD motherboards. They also have plenty of Intel motherboards now for their under stable. So that's very interesting. Also, CES is coming up, so it'll be cool to see what Sapphire has in store in their CES suite. So just stay tuned. I will be there with the rest of the High Tech Legion crew. We'll be covering CES for you guys and see what the upcoming products are for the next year. And also in terms of games, we've discussed Call of Duty Black Ops and Assassin's Creed 3 came out last week. Big titles, of course, and also her big release this week is Far Cry 3, which is garnering a lot of high scores, around 9 and 10 scores everywhere. So that'll pretty much be the top 3 game of the year that are competing. Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 3, and Black Ops 2. So it's definitely it's crunch time around November, December. During those months of the year, that's when the big titles would start to come out and try to compete for that big title. So we'll see. I still haven't played. I got Assassin's Creed 3 finally, but I still haven't sat down to play it. So what everyone's been telling me, all the DirectX 11 technology implemented in that is very interesting. Also, Far Cry 3 technology is interesting as well, especially with the Dunya 2 engine. I'm a big fan of the Far Cry 3 engine because it's one of the most optimized engines I've seen. It's not like the other, it's not like the Crysis engine or the other I forgot what the Metro engine is, but that is what those ones are annoying me the most, because they don't seem to utilize the GPU and the CPU as well as the Far Cry 2 engine was when I was playing it. And of course, the Far Cry 3 engine is a lot more demanding, the Dunya 2 engine, compared to the previous Far Cry 2, but it's a very optimized engine, at least from so far as I've seen it. So it'll be interesting to see how well it stacks up compared to Black Ops 2 or Assassin's Creed 3 by the end of the year. And also a couple of new releases for the mobile games. Hamilton's Great Adventure. This was actually previously released for the console and the PC, but they've now come out for Tegra 3 device, specifically for Android, designed for that, and also designed to take advantage of the quad-core Tegra 3, and it looks fantastic. It's actually the best mobile game graphics I've seen so far. I was always been skeptical about the console quality graphics. Yeah, console from mid 2000 probably, but this one actually looks like an up-to-date console, so that is very cool. And also for the Tegra 3 as well, they came out with the Avengers Initiative game. This is a fighting game. For those who are not familiar with the Avengers, how can you not? There's a huge, gigantic blockbuster movie that came out this year. This one capitalizes on that, but based on, of course, you get to play the first. I believe it's episodic, because you get to only play Hulk in the first one. You can play Hulk, and eventually you get to play Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man. The first one, Hulk, and you can customize Hulk's clothing as well. So you not only get the classic purple pants, you also get a whole bunch of other costumes. Pretty cool. And now the cool thing about it is that they released a previous Avengers game. They released, I think, it was November this year or November last year, but it was the Avengers Civil War game, but it was actually an Avengers Civil War pinball, so it wasn't exactly what comic book fans wanted. So this one is a little bit closer to that, a little bit new redesigns, but still it's got the spirit of the Avengers in there, and pretty cool game. That's available, of course, for Tegra 3. It's $4.99, while the Hamilton's Great Adventure is $3.99 with an additional expansion pack of $3.99 for that. So those are available, of course, TegraZone.com. So check it out if you are an Android gamer. This is actually the fastest growing segment of gaming right now, since tablets are a big thing, and more demand for better graphics and better games on the mobile market are in demand. So that is cool that they have added these two new games for that. And also big news, Microsoft Vancouver is now announcing that they are called Black Tusk Studios, and it's similar to Bungie. They'll be developing games. These are actually veteran game devs from EA originally, and between them, I believe they have 12 years of experience. So that is pretty interesting what they can come up with. Now, I'm not sure, they haven't announced it if they are going to be releasing stuff for the PC, since they are an Xbox development company. But I don't know why not. I mean, Microsoft has been pretty stupid in this regard, that they have kind of been disregarding the PC segment, kind of just as a I don't know what they're planning. They want to just, I was hoping that the integration between Xbox and PC will be a lot closer than what they've tried to do with the games for Windows Live, but I'm not sure. Maybe with this we'll see how well Black Tusk Studios performs. I mean, how well their games come out, but these guys seem to know what they're doing, but just that Microsoft seems to not have any plans for the PC market. I mean, at least compared to other PC game development companies. So anyway, that's still interesting news. We'll have we'll check back on that later on, and that's pretty much it. Just a quick in the game this week, in the game number 6. Leave your questions and comments below for YouTube, and like this video if you like it more. We can have a weekly segment, and also you can join our Facebook at facebook.com/HTLReviews. We have a Christmas giveaway right now. You can join. You can join our forums, subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our Facebook channel. Plenty of ways to join. Get your free entries. We'll be having weekly giveaways until the 25th of December. So definitely, membership has its benefits. So just show up in our forums, subscribe, and be a member, and you'll definitely win hardware. And that's pretty much it. See you again next week, and this is Ron signing off.